Hi Stampers, I'm Meg from Loven Stamps, and I have a Dragonfly Dreams project to share with you. This one is a really elegant gift tag. Features some really great embellishments as well as the die cuts from the Detailed Dragonfly set. Lots of gold accents, really great ways to use your lace doilies from the new catalog, as well as the Sending Love and the Falling in Love little wooden, little metal flower embellishments. So there is our project. It has some really helpful tips, or I have some really helpful tips to share with you on how to fold your doilies to make this fun shape, and I would love to share them with you. So grab your Stamps in the Mail Club kit, which includes all the pieces you need, or get yours ordered if you don't have it yet, and let's get stamping. Okay, so for this project you're going to need your packet of supplies, which has a ton of little pieces in it, so be careful not to lose any of those. Some fun die cuts, and then you're also going to need your package of lace doilies, which is included in the cost for your Stamps and Mail Club kit, and you need about 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've used the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and make the front of our chipboard pretty, so I'm going to use my fast fuse for that. I'm just going to put a whole bunch of fast fuse on the front of this, and I'm going to attach this lace, faux lace photograph or lace photograph piece to the front, and then on the back I'm going to put my loopy loop here. So I'm going to just take this and cross it over. It doesn't really matter which the top part is, but I'm going to put a whole bunch of the fast fuse on the back there and then press that in as a loop, so that will be sort of the hanger for our tag. Okay, now this has sticky on the back, so I'm going to use this as my guide. The doilies you're going to go ahead and fold to get your desired effect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it so the white side's up, and I like to have a point at the center of my folded piece. So I'm going to take this and bring it across here and bring it across here, kind of like in a cone shape. See how that works? And I usually have 3 doilies at the top. Okay, so you can kind of press that, or you can set your circle on it to kind of hold it in place. Here, we'll set something heavier to hold it in place. Okay. So I'm going to repeat that again, so for my second one. So again, point to the top, a little bit of like 3 kind of across the top. I'm going to set that one next to my first one, put my next block on it, and go ahead and repeat this until you have all 7 of them in a circle-ish. I'm just going to overlap the centers. Okay, and then I'm down to my last doily. I'm going to go ahead and repeat one more time. I love the way the Whisper White on one side contrasts with the Very Vanilla on the other. It just adds sort of a lightness. And you can see I switched to a smaller black. My big block didn't quite fit in the middle here. And as I've gone around, I've kind of spaced them so that I have somewhat of a circle here. And every once in a while I kind of hold up my sample circle. So we're kind of staying on track. All right, so now I have this all designed where I want it. I'm going to take my chipboard piece here, and I'm going to add just a ton of fast fuse to the back. You can also use green lid glue for this, or sticky strip, whatever's strong and handy. And then I'm going to, I kind of keep my finger in place, take my block out, and I'm going to press my circle down here onto my doilies. It's going to squish them a little, but that's okay. Now, the first one and maybe even the second one you put on are probably going to fall out when you do that because they're not really attached very well. Oh, see, there was my second one. They're not attached very well because they're layered underneath all that adhesive. So I'm going to add some more adhesive here. I like to work from the front so I can see where I'm placing things, and then I'm going to go ahead and stick that back. Now comes in the other piece of Designer Series paper. This is going to go on the back to hold everything in place. So I love all the coordinating paper choices in this package. All right, and from the back I'm going to go ahead and place that there so that I have the front and back of our pretty tag. All right, so then that leaves us with the pieces to add. We have the die cut dragonfly here, and for this one I'm going to go ahead and ink up my wing background in Blushing Bride, and I'm going to stamp this. When I work on die cuts I like to stamp upside down, so I'll go ahead and press my my die cut down onto my stamp so that I get a nice centering. So there's that. It's cool textury kind of image. And then, oh, I need my dragonfly. Oh, I had a thing I wanted to show you. We didn't use a bee at all on these projects, but there is a bee in this set, and there's a little cute medallion that I made with him for another project. Okay, so I have my dragonfly here. I'll throw that onto a clear mount block, and then I'm going to ink this in Sahara Sand. A note about mounting these stamps: make sure that when you do this, you let your dragonfly tail go straight. It's really easy for it to just sort of curl down to the side like that, and clearly that's not going to match the die cut. Now if you're stamping, you might think about curving that just to give yourself a little bit of a different effect, but if you're using the die cut, you'll need to make sure it's lined up. Speaking of lining up, I'm going to stamp upside down. Use another block to press that, get a good contact there. And there is our pretty stamped dragonfly. So this is going to layer here. If you want to leave off the veining, you can, but I kind of like the way it shows through just a little bit. And then here again, we're going to use our fine tip glue pen. If you've seen my other videos on this, I'm just going to put the adhesive right in the center and go ahead and set this down. We'll set it aside so that it can dry. We'll give it a good block. There, we'll give it a couple blocks. There we go. Now it's heavy and weighted. So in the meantime, we have a strip of Very Vanilla cardstock here, To a Wonderful Friend stamp, which I will ink in Blushing Bride. And then go ahead and stamp here on my piece of Very Vanilla. Okay. And go ahead, cut a ribbon end. Actually, I think I'm going to cut ribbon ends on both ends of this one just for something different. I know, crazy, right? All right, and then this is probably all set, so I'll take this and mount my dragonfly onto my tag, and why not? We'll use Stampin' Dimensionals if I can, oh, they're there, find them. Go ahead and mount the dragonfly. Yeah. And like that, just off to the edge with a little bit of an angle. And then our tag is going to go here across the front. So I want to sort of center the ribbon at the top so that it hangs straight. This would be a great thing to put on like a wedding gift or a shower gift. I just love the soft colors. Birthday, Mother's Day, all kinds of fun things. Okay, so we have that there, and then we have two embellishments left. These are the wood elements from Sending Love embellishments kit, and then this is one of the Falling in Love embellishments, both from the Occasions catalog. And you can use the detailed side if you want, or you can flip it and use the plain side. And then I don't want this to keep popping up too high, so I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of mini glue dots on the back there so that I can attach that. All right, and then we have our flower to attach out here, and this is the perfect size to put a mini glue dot on the back of our flower too, so that can attach there. And so there is our fun tag. Okay, just a neat set of embellishments and a way to use your doilies. I have another version here. The wood embellishments, you might get one of the open ones in your project kit. And so for this, what I did was folded a mini glue dot in half to put underneath the wood embellishment. And then for the metal embellishment, I don't know if you can see in there, there's actually two half dimensionals stacked up underneath there, the Stampin' Dimensionals, the foamy kind. So I cut two in half and stacked them under the flower in the heart to make that. So all kinds of fun things you can do with your doilies. I hope you've enjoyed the dragonfly stamps and ideas that we've used this month for Stamps in the Mail Club. Be sure to check with me, see if I have any of these kits left if you want to make the set of 4 projects for February's Stamps in the Mail Club. So thank you so much for stamping with you by mail and for watching my video tutorials, and I look forward to sharing another project with you again soon. Happy stamping!